Okay. Got a heat pump. Check this out. Yeah, look at this train wreck. That heat pump right there is not running. So we're gonna walk down to all the way to the other side of the condos. I'll spare you that trip. Alright, finally, other side of the condos. This is kind of a vacation area. You can see there's the harbor out there. That's Lake Huron. But I got in here. This is only a little one-bedroom condo. What, now I hear a fan? I had no fan before. Nothing. That's strange. Got here. I reset the breaker though. Got here, the fan wasn't running. No fan at all. Reset the breaker for the air handler and it didn't come on. So let me see what I got going on here. Okay. Doesn't feel like the heat pump's on. It's got a, oh geez, I don't even know what strips in there, but let's see. I can't see, I'm blind. Let's see. Now, I think I hit another tech up here. Earlier in the year. Something don't look right. Missing wires. Missing wires. What did he do? Doesn't even look like the heat pump's hooked up. Now let's see, I got the thermostat off the wall. So technically, if this is a heat pump stat, I should have power on RC and Y. And I don't. RH and W. Does this thermostat just get replaced? Something is not panning out. But I gotta call on G. Well, I gotta call on G. So, I don't know. Hold on. Nah, I'm going from the wrong wires here. There's common, RH, RC, RC. Nothing. Absolutely squat hole. Let me try to get into the settings. Okay, so one thing I noticed is when I looked at the stat before, see how it says aux heat? It didn't have that. So someone in the settings, somewhere in the settings, why is it aux heat? So let's see. Somewhere in the settings, something got screwed up. So I should have RC and a Y call. Nope, still don't. RH. I don't know what the heck that 6 wire is. Something's not jiving with the settings here. Let me play around with the settings more. Okay, so I didn't have the thermostat turned up. So now I do have RC and Y. I should have an OB too. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, we'll put it on there and see if we run. Let's see, do I have RH and W? Yeah, actually I have aux too, so let's see what happens. I hear a heat pump, but it's probably running AC. See if we're drawing anything on our strips. Nope. Maybe I gotta wait for a timer, I'm not sure. But still got that O wire, or whatever it is, the B wire. Not a heat pump guru by any chance. Yeah, we're definitely running cooling, let's put it that way. So. I think I got another setting off. So I'm not getting any power on my blue wire. I think I got another setting off, because right now I'm running cooling. Okay, I think I found it in the menu here. Let's see. Heat B. Yeah, I had to get the manual out. Heat is... Okay, so... Let's see. So now, if I take this, I should have continuity. B. Or I should have power on B. Oh, I should have just left it on the freaking wall. Put it in the right one. So there it is. There it is. All the settings were off on this thing. Let's try it again. I hear a heat pump. Now Let's see. Do I have power on B? And I do. I have power on B. So now, of course, I need a wire nut. Let me find a wire nut. Like I should be carrying these things in my bag. All right. So I'll put these two together. Oh, come on. The wires are so small, the yellow wire and orange wire nut won't even hold it. Ooh, I hope the B wire went out somewhere. It's not disconnected. Okay, I got 20. Should have voltage on green. My green. I got voltage to the fan. Why isn't my fan coming on? Now I gotta figure out why my fan's not coming on. And let me go check my wire out at the heat pump. Maybe that got disconnected too. I don't know why. Troubleshooting. This wire. Where does this wire go? That wire goes right to the fan. Well, let me go out and check my heat pump. All the way back around the other side of the condo is ridiculous. Well, this is a treat because I go out there to look at the wiring and there's two wires out there. And I cannot run a heat pump on two wires. Single stage. Electric. But I got heat strips, so I'm going to disconnect that. Very confusing. I don't know who installed this thing. I don't know if we did. I know we've serviced it, but I don't know if we installed it. So now I should be on heat strips. So it was really strange. The motor wasn't running when I was here. When I first got here, but then I reset it and everything turned on. So I wonder if the motor failed or has an intermittent issue. Because now I should have power on G. And I do. The fan should be running. And I should have, what does orange end up being? Orange ends up being a common. I should have 24 volts of power. Oh, I should have 24 volts of power here. Come on. Come on. Get on there. I don't. I have 14 volts of power. So we got 20 something volts of power there. I wonder if my coil's bad. So between here and here, should have 24 volts. Come on, get on there. And I do. So but I don't have a fan. I hear a relay clicking, but I don't have a fan. Relay clicks. Am I drawing any amps? Not drawing amps. Do I have power? Let me see, do I have power? Black. Blue. I think the fan failed. I think the fan failed and took out the coil. I got power there, but no amps. I got 200, let's see. That coil's making. That coil did make. I got 241 volts. No amp draw. So I got a bad, oh boy, I got a bad motor. Because technically, I should be getting voltage to my motor. Which, G, let's take this out of the situation. I don't need this B right now. Make sure I'm not getting voltage on this right now. I am. But the fan should be running. Fan was running. No, it's not running. The stupid broad oceans. So what is my fan? It's that wire. That gray wire. That gray wire goes down to here. Gray wire ties into the blue wire. So, do I have voltage here? I should have 24 volts here. And I do. So I got 24 volts to this motor. Let's see. I gotta have high voltage to the motor too. So do I have high voltage? Between what and what wire? So I got power there. That should be going ramping up. Or that should be on. And it's not. And then, what's my power? What's my power to the motor? Thermostat. Where's the motor? Fan motor. White. White ties into white. Let me get my wiring figured out. So, white's my common, blue is my 24 volts. White should be to number 4, blue on number 2. So between this and this, I don't have 24 volts. But I got 24 volts on blue. but I don't have 24 volts there. Where am I missing voltage? Which is tied into white. White. So white is my heating speed. So why am I not getting any voltage on white when I should be? I'm running out of battery. Okay, I was wrong. White is my heating speed, blue is my cooling speed. The thing was running. So, fan motor between yellow and black. Yellow and black. I should have 208, 230. And I do. I have voltage 24 volts to the motor. That darn motor. And I'm thinking what happened is it took out, the motor failed, took out the strip, because the strip probably overheated and burnt up. Let's see, do I have any ohms across this thing? And absolutely not. I'm open on the strip. So the motor failed, or had an intermittent problem with the motor. I'm chasing my tail going in the wrong direction because I listened to my customer and she's like, oh yeah, I got a heat pump. Well, the heat pump's not even hooked up. Basically runs on strips. Because this place is so small, it's got no heat loss or heat gain. It is right in the middle of all these condos and there's only one wall that's open, so the heat pump's not even wired. I don't know, gonna have to come back in the summer or something and check out wiring, if it even existed. So that had me chasing in the wrong direction. And the fan kind of threw me for a loop because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So my W, or my white, is my heating speed. Blue is my cooling speed. And I got power. I got 24 volts of power there, and I have voltage to the motor. And it's a no-go. That blower will not start up. So I'm going to end up replacing the strip kit. What year is this from? I'm going to end up replacing the strip kit. This is from 2015. And the motor. So it should be under warranty, and we'll get it replaced. That's it for this one, troubleshooting. Yeah, I was chasing my tail in the wrong direction because I was listening to the customer. Yeah, it is a heat pump, but is it wired? No, it's not wired right. And like I said, I don't know who installed it. I don't know if we did or another company, because we got another carrier company in the area around this time that was installing stuff. So that's just kind of troubleshooting, you know, your motor, your heat strips. I had open circuit on the heat strips, so that thing's done, and we'll get it replaced. Well, I mean the motor and the heat strips. And we'll go from there. I'll get you on the follow-up. Well, wasn't that like chasing your tail? Yeah, I don't work on heat pumps that much. I do. I don't see them that often, but I gotta get my bearings again. You know, I'm right in the middle of heating season. Now I gotta track down wires, and I don't work on air handlers that much. So I gotta trace everything back and figure out what everything is. Look at the wiring schematic. But like I said, I don't know who installed that, but I don't know if it got changed at one time to where it's cooling only and they're relying on the heat strips, because that's what it looks like. Because basically that's a cooling only system now, because there's no wire to go out there for the reversing valve. So basically it's run on heat strips. But as you can see, when I had it in cooling mode, the fan would run. Heating mode, no fan at all. So which I found that kind of strange, because usually if it's bad, it's bad. But I did have voltage there. I had high voltage, low voltage, but no spinny on the fan. So what we're going to do is we're going to order a new fan. And probably what happened was the fan, or the yeah, the fan failed, which then in turn overheated the heat strips, and that busted. So I'm going to end up ordering a fan and the heat strip kit, and we'll get them heat. But right now it's like 57 degrees in there. They're not going to die, and no one's living there anyways. It's like a little vacation condo for family. So I will catch you on the return trip on this one. All right, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.